Good morning. I'm Gary and I just got here. Today I'm at the Urbana Flying Club and I brought the Bloody Baron so that it can get a flight in here in December. We'll probably fly it a couple more times this month. It got a lot of flights at the beginning of the year and we don't want to leave it out at the end of the year. It started out as my sacrificial plane, and then it kind of became a thing where it had to be flown every month, and it's just kind of fun to get this plane out here. It is the very first FT airplane that I built, and I'm building my second one right now. We had our first build session a couple weeks ago on a Saturday where I got the wing built, and there's still lots to do on that plane, so we got some more build videos coming on that. Hopefully we'll get it finished up and we'll be able to fly it before my 365 days is up. Let's get this Bloody Baron in the air. So it's still pretty dark. I waited about 15 minutes to let the shit up this way. I do have the Ovonic 2250C battery on there, and hopefully we can land it in some of this tall grass, or at least the grass, not the gravel here, and avoid some of the water mud puddles. Let's get it up there. Woo! It dove. But I saved it. I'm having to do a lot of... well, it's a handful. So I thought it looked like there was a lot of down in the elevator when I pulled it out of storage, and it was definitely handling that way right out of the gate. I keep going. I'll have this thing nice and straightened out just in time to finish the flight. It's pretty decent right now. I think I can fly it with no problems right now. So I had the ailerons trim all the way to the right. So I gave it a little bit right rudder too to try and help, because I think it was still rolling to the left when I put it away last time, and it seems to have helped a little bit. So yeah, pretty straight now. This thing can be a handful. It has been crashed many times. Ooh, nice and low. There is a little bit of wind, and it feels like it changed directions. Maybe coming from the trees now. I don't have the LiPo alarm on this plane. We're gonna set her down as soon as the timer tells us it's time. I don't know if I can maintain an inverted flight with this. Yeah, it looks like we can get a pass. There we go. A little tricky. It's taken a lot of controls to guide this. Like I said, paper's delaminating on this thing. Many surfaces have been curled up from hitting stuff. And it still moves along. I do fly it with that full throttle just to keep it moving. It's easier to control things if wind's moving across those control surfaces. And but even with this motor on there, it's still pretty spunky. The temperature today, according to Alexa at home, was 32 degrees. So it's a little bit chilly. When we've got just enough breeze, it's causing my fingers to get cold. Nice and low. Yeah, I think I got it trimmed out pretty decent. That's one problem with these foam board planes, is you just about have to trim them every time you fly them, unless you're really careful when you're storing them and stuff and hauling them in your car, because you bump one of those control surfaces just a little bit and it gets a little curl, and then it's not set right anymore. So, and even with the little push rods that are in these things, they can get a little bend in them, and then they're not where they used to be. But I'm having fun just running around nice and tight. The radio's getting ready to tell me my time is up, which is good because some of my fingers are starting to hurt. Alright, that was the timer, so we'll get her lined up for a landing here. Woo. Right there will work. I'll have to go pick that up. It might take me a little bit, so we won't do it on the video because I want to make sure I don't step in any water. If you guys like my videos, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. Give me a thumbs up and leave some great comments. I'm having such a blast flying every day, 365 days this year. I get out multiple times sometimes. It's been a little while since I've flown more than once in one day, but I'm sure that I got some days coming up like that. I got new airplanes that I want to fly soon. I got to work out a deal, but I plan on flying something pretty special this Saturday for my dad's birthday. Today is my mom's birthday. Happy birthday, Mom. She is the bestest of moms that I've ever had, and I love her very much. Until tomorrow, I'm Gary, and I just got here.